The purpose of these videos is to introduce the somewhat offbeat ideas of natural modular building techniques. Naturalmodular.com is a website that will give you a complete toolbox so you can explore fundamental structure on your own. This is a radical departure from the past and needs some introduction. Design in nature is extremely effective in building things. The basic design aesthetic is do more by using less, which means the maximum amount of structural integrity with the least investment of material, space, or effort. To begin to rethink natural design, we must think in whole systems, constantly looking for the connections that link the parts into a whole. The essence of what links the parts of fundamental structure together are 4 numerical constants and 6 structural constants. These 4 numbers and their multiples, when coupled with our basic scale number, define all the measurements of the fundamental structures of basic geometry. These are the numbers to try first when exploring an unknown structure. Here the golden ratio has a new symbol, GR, and is the ratio between 0 and 1 instead of the traditional ratio between 1 and 2. This makes for easier calculations in our new measuring system. The square root of 3.618 is a combination of the square root of 3 and the golden ratio. This number defines the length of the altitude of a pentagon. We will explore the fundamental shape, the circle, in the next video. Here are the other 5 shapes that build all of the geometrical systems, the polyhedra, of basic geometry. I have color-coded the shapes to connect each color to a set of always true facts about each one. The first 2 sets of information are the primordial numbers and the angles needed to build the shape. Each one can be reduced to a 90-degree triangle that defines the constant relationships among the measurements of the 3 sides. Here I make all measurements relative to the base of the 90-degree triangle. This is the minimum self-organizing building pattern. If you know one measurement, you know them all. In a glance, each color gives you a lot of information about how the structure is formed. This is very useful in exploring unknown structures. You have a built-in push-off start. One piece needed to begin to think in whole systems is the big picture of structures. Naturalmodular grows out of New Tools geometry, which describes 20 geometrical systems as most fundamental. These systems were chosen because their modular building patterns individually and as a whole are deeply interconnected. To simplify, we will limit our exploration to what I call the Synergetic 10. If you understand the connections of this group, you can explore any of the other unknown systems. Synergy is the behavior of whole systems unpredicted by the behavior of the parts studied individually. These types of systems will always be more than the sum of their parts because each essential part knows its exact relationship with the others. If you change one, all the rest will change in unison to maintain the same relationship. The videos of this channel will demonstrate the practical value of synergy and whole systems thinking to increase the structural integrity of your designs while decreasing the investment in materials, space, or effort.